Dallas Fashion Week begins tomorrow, highlighting fashion and art and also doing some really good stuff because it raises money for charity. Nataliya Nova is the founder of Dallas Fashion Week and joins us now with a preview of what we can expect. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting. And Dallas Fashion Week is not a traditional fashion week. So
what do you mean by that when you say it's not traditional?
that's a good question because COVID changed so much. You know, now it's not enough for the designer just to have a fashion week as a stage to show up, to show off. You know, people come, they spend so much time, energy, budgets, and then it's like 5-10 minutes show and people goes home. It doesn't serve the way it served before. And my vision, it's a first of all business development platform. You know, at the end of the day, if the designers cannot make their living, they cannot cover their expenses, if they don't have enough clients, it's going to be a show in a better way.
Yeah.
You know?
So you're there to give them this platform and hopefully help their businesses to ignite.
That's our major purpose. So Dallas Fashion Week stands for 3 aspects. It's a fashion, art, and philanthropy. You know, we are bringing together as well visual artists because they're also creatives. And fashion and art, they go hand to hand nowadays. When you look at the biggest brands like Chanel, Louis Vuitton, you can see consistently now they collaborate with visual artists.
Yeah, because it's no good if you don't get people's attention.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know, and philanthropy, that's something what we all need, you know, and I feel that it's my duty, you know, that our project helps organizations. So this season, for example, we're collaborating with Children Advocacy Center. Yes, it's a pretty big company, organization, and we also work with Lady Stern Global. We are hosting VIP closing party at Cowboys Club.
Nice. And you guys are going to be featuring, was it 17 designers this time?
Yes, we have 17 designers.
That's a big undertaking because, you know, those are all their own shows, you know?
It is, it is.
Yeah.
So we are, as a producer, we are helping them, we are managing, we're scouting the models, makeup, hair, so actually it's all on our shoulders. So we simplify their life, you know, typically they need to take care of themselves with all that aspects.
I want to ask you this, a lot of people when they hear Fashion Week, they think of places like New York, Paris, that sort of thing. How much does Dallas get watched by other places?
Dallas is up and coming, you know, because New York is already overwhelmed, you know, LA overwhelmed. A lot of companies, they want to enter US market, but to do that through New York, it's hard. Also, these markets, they give you probably great exposure in case if you have decent budget. If you don't have that budget, you will be lost there. You know, when you come to Dallas, you have market, you have people, you have visibility. It's not overcrowded. It's a new entry window, especially for the European brands.
And you find a lot of people here who care about fashion and art. How do people attend this? Next 3 days.
Next 3 days, please purchase tickets on dallasfashionweek.org. Avoid, there are a lot of fake tickets. We already start facing this issue. So please be aware, dallasfashionweek.org, that's the place to purchase the tickets.
dallasfashionweek.org. Okay.
Yes.
And again,
we're selling tickets exclusively there.
And again, this helps charity as well. Nataliya, thanks so much for coming on with us today. We really appreciate it.
I would like to highlight as well, like we were working so hard and we got our headliner. That's a big name. It's a Hager.
Oh, yeah.
And it took for us a lot of negotiations, a lot of efforts from both sides. And it's a big achievement for the Dallas Fashion Week, being such a young project, but having already such a big name. It's a leader in US market. It didn't happen on other fashion week that just starts up and coming. But we already did it and I'm very proud. Well,
that's a big name.
It is, and I wanted to bring it up because it's achievement for the Dallas, it's achievement for our team, and we're looking forward.
Well, big things ahead, and congratulations on that, and here's to having a great year and doing a lot for charity too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nataliya.
So much.